Welcome back, you guys. It's the Milkman. So it's been a few minutes since I've actually made a video here. I've done a few more runs. I've hauled some more cattle and some more pigs since the last video that I posted where I was pulled over by the DOT. But we are going to start making videos here again. Just having issues with my computer, running out of storage, not having enough to get it on the computer and edit it. Well, I got that figured out now. We're gonna grab a load of pigs at the Heinhold Hog Market, then back over to Curtis, Wisconsin again. See, now it is snowing out right now. I actually don't know if you can see it, but I'm boarding up my trailer because it is pretty chilly out. I'm gonna make a video and show you guys how I board the side of the trailer up. All right, guys, we're gonna get these panels thrown on. Oh, forgot my gloves. So as you can see, I got this side pretty well boarded up. I'm gonna leave a lot of these have plugs in them, like right there and up there, so I don't have to board those up, but I'm gonna leave a couple holes so all that ammonia can at least flow out of there. So this is where I store all my boards in here. This is a big one, so I'm not really sure where this one would fit. Maybe right there, I don't know. So this is a thicker one, and then I use this thinner one here to guide it in, because I don't have guides on my trailer, which is disappointing. But so we'll throw one in right here. So some of them have guides. The nicer trailers have guides where you actually slide. They have different panels, but you slide the panel into the guide and then just push it all the way up. But these ones are kind of difficult. Make life a little more interesting. So I just use my thin one here and I put it like that, get it started in there, push it out, and then there you go. Slide all the way up and then slide it right into the holder there. So grab another one. See, you got these smaller ones for the bottom. Problem is some of these are really thin, so when the wind gets behind them, it'll pull them right out. One needs a notch in it, so we'll throw it in a different one. That one might actually be a little bit tall in general. So got a knife, I might just notch that one out. Yeah, these are extremely thin. I'm actually gonna throw one up here. Got lucky on the first ones, but not that one. Let's see this one here. There we go. It's like a short hole or something. There we go. That works. That one's only got a plug in the front, but see, this is why these aren't nice, because they're just a pain in the ass to get in. And there's nothing really that holds them in, you know. We can use this one here. Oops, wrong one. So you can see them really close, but no cigar. Went and bought a vacuum yesterday. Vacuum up the floors a little bit. Let's see here. Definitely not a professional when it comes to making sure things are done nicely, I'll tell you that for free. Don't worry, I'll pick that up. Come on, girl. Let's get her in there. There we go. Back down there. All right. Got it. There. It's like that. I want to fill that middle section, so throw this one in there. That one looks pretty wide too. Let's see what the situation is with it. Will it fit? No, it is a wide one. See how thin that is? It's bad. Really bad. I'm no professional, I'll tell you that for free. I always make it hard on myself. There we go. There, we got like 3 holes open. And then I'll throw some in the bottom here. Might be a way to know how many you got to put in, but I don't honestly know. I feel like that looks pretty covered up though. I've lost a few panels already because they get sucked out while I'm driving down the road. Yeah, this one's pretty well covered up already actually. I might not even, yeah, I'm gonna leave that the way it is. Boarded up and ready. See in there I got my wood chips. I already have wood chips in here, but pretty cold out, so I'm gonna put some more down in here so they don't freeze onto the floor on the way. You know, you don't want that. That's animal abuse. All right, you guys, we're backing into the dock here at Windham. We're gonna load up some pigs. Just figured, I don't know if you can really see much, but if you can, lining that back driver's side of the trailer up with the door, and then snowing out pretty good now. And then I'm gonna head in and get my onesie on and my boots. And we're gonna load about 102 pigs if they're all good to go. We got 101 sows and then 1 boar. Just go real slow like when you're going back to these doors because you don't want to dock slam, that hurts. All right, so we are gonna head in and get changed here. All right, you know it's kind of dark out here, but we're gonna grab our stuff out of here. Make sure we turn on the lights so the pigs will actually go in the trailer. So as you can see, it's lights are on in there now. So the reason I wear a onesie is because see, that looks like rookie tracks there. Couple times backing up. I wear a onesie, number 1, to keep all the pig crap off my clothes, and number 2, the pig crap stinks really bad. So where is the light? Here it is. Stinks really bad, so try to keep it off the clothes as much as possible, just the odor of it. Check this out. Oh yeah, that's good. All right, we gotta look at the pens that I got here. There, we got those lights on. I think there's more down here when you're at the main entrance. What's up, Wilbur? There we go. That's what we needed. So 50 and 51. So we got these 2 right here. So we'll go throw our sawdust down in the trailer. One for the nose. We'll do half on top, half on the bottom. We'll throw a full one across up here, and then we'll put one in the jail here. And then we got a full one for down there. One thing you want to do with this job is stay hydrated, because I'm telling you, you get dehydrated pretty quick. And then just get it up there. Get about halfway down the thing here. There you go. As long as you get it pretty well covered, so you know their skin's not touching the metal in the cold here. It's warmed up though quite a bit out, so not quite as worried about it, but still, nobody wants to have bare skin on metal when it's cold out. As you can tell, it's already pretty well covered, so we'll just throw some more down so they can move it around when they get down here. I don't know. I don't really know how everybody else does the spreading of the sawdust, but I usually put it around and then just kind of kick it side to side. There's just snow laying on top. I mean, it's a lot of sawdust under there, but. So I am kind of a rookie at this, obviously, still. Kind of just put that like that so it doesn't open. Then we'll load the bottom, and then we'll load the top. So let's do it. So we're gonna grab 8 of them. Got one. Kind of get them moving here. Then they all kind of get going, which is problematic sometimes. Hip. Hip. Hey. Hey. Come on. Hey. Hip. All right, guys, so we about got them loaded up. We got the top deck and bottom deck full. Got them in the jail here. Now, before you put the tail end in, you always want to have, you see they got the spot here where you can wrap your rope around. So when they all get in there, you drop the door down. So I got it tied up out here. All right, everybody, so I got loaded up. My GoPro died right at the end. What I was gonna show you guys is how you wrap the rope around that holder on there, and that way when the pigs get loaded up in there, you can just drop the door down and then they don't come running back out. So anyways, there's that. I am loaded up now, so I'm gonna head over to Curtis, Wisconsin. We made it to Curtis, Wisconsin here. It is now about, I actually don't know what time it is here. Almost 2:40, almost 20 to 3. And just waiting to get unloaded here. There's a few trucks here already. So they all got ahead of me. I don't know, that's how it usually works over at this plant, I guess. Seems like I'm always the last one out of here, but we're gonna get unloaded here. I'm gonna go over and take a shower and then head on to the next load. Not sure, sounds like there might be something going out to Omaha, Nebraska. So we'll see about that. Wouldn't mind that run. I kind of like going out there, actually. I'll make a video here backing into the door, and hopefully it all goes good. Hopefully I hit it the first time, but we'll give her our best shot. All right, well, you can see that guy's done. He's heading back to the truck there. They might have to, not sure if he had any dead ones on there, but they might have to grab those. But if they don't, I'll just pull in, and if they do, I'll wait for him to grab those, and then I'll pull in. All right, he just gave us a thumbs up, so not quite sure how this is sitting on my head, so I'm not sure what you guys can really see and not see. He's got to open my door on this one to see where I'm going. Pull ahead to straighten out a little bit. Said you don't want to dock slam these things. It hurts. He's going over right now to see if there's any more trucks over there. He'll tell them to come on in. I don't know if there was or not, but they don't allow videoing inside, but my mirror's full of salt too, but you can see I didn't do too bad. We hit it first with one pull off, So sometimes you get lucky like that. All right, guys, I'm gonna go get this unloaded and we'll see you when I'm done. Woo! What's going on, you guys? So I forgot to make a, what is it, like a exit video on my last one. I was hauling pigs over to, oh, where was it? I actually think I was Abbeyland, the pork pack there. But anyways, I did a couple more loads after that. I'm sitting in Oklahoma right now. I hauled a load of cattle from Somerset, Kentucky over to Guymon, Oklahoma. So sitting out here and it's like 50, almost 60 degrees here, and back at home in Wisconsin there, it's like 10 degrees. So I'm more than happy to be down here. So a few things happened on my last couple loads. Load of pigs and brought them out to Marengo, Illinois. Anyways, that load was just all a big mess. So I get there and the stalls the pens I'm supposed to be loading into the trailer are like already all empty. There was 2 pens that had pigs in them, and it did not add up to the amount I was supposed to have. I was supposed to have like 130. So anyways, doesn't matter. But there was like 20 something in there. So I called up the guy I run for here. I pull his trailer, and I was just like, well, the pens that I'm supposed to be picking up are empty except for 2 of them. So he's like, go check this pen, and there was pigs in there. So he's like, okay, just load that one. Like in my head, I was like, oh, okay, like I'll load the 2 pens that I was supposed to pick up that still have pigs in them. So I threw those in there, and then I went over and loaded the rest of that other one. So he's like, well, there should be 110 then. And I figured, well, that's including the 2 pens. Anyways, long story short, it was like more pigs than 110. So the way I loaded the trailer, I was all the way to the back cot, and I had like way too many pigs to fit in the back cot, the tail of the trailer. So I had to go up in there and I had to push a bunch back out, like put more in each pen or more in each cut of the trailer, whatever, however you want to say it. So they would all fit on the trailer, and they were still comfortable, you know. They still had room to move around and stuff. It just took so much longer to get that load going to be to Marengo, Illinois there by whatever time it was. And anyways, I got there. As I'm unloading, I go up into the top half of the trailer. I always get around like the side of the pig so I can get them all to like go down the ramp, you know, and like push them backwards. Because if you try to come in from the ramp side, they'll just all pile forward. Going to step over a pig, there's an open spot there, so I put my leg down, and then literally as soon as I put my leg down, one of the pigs decided to like hurry up and back up, and it hit my leg and it pushed my leg. So I'm standing this way and the pig backed into me this way. So my foot is pointed this way, right? And the pig hits it like this, and my knee literally just dislocated and went out of place. Just heard it like pop. I just like felt like dropping to the ground right there. But anyways, then the pig went forward and my knee just went like, and it like popped back into place. It was like one of the most painful experiences I've had in a really long time. So that happened. So if you think like this is gonna be a job where you're not gonna get hurt, think again. I mean, I've definitely had my fingers smashed by the cows, my knee dislocated, my feet stepped on. I mean, it's just gonna happen when you're dealing with animals and stuff, so it's to be expected. And then of course, all on that same day, like this is a whole trip. This is just one trip, right? Pen's empty, then too many pigs, gotta unload them all, dislocate my knee when I get there. Then on my way back, I wasn't paying attention to how many miles I had went, started losing power, and I was like, oh, died on the ramp. There was no traffic coming from the left. I don't remember if it was a red or not. I think it was actually just like a yield sign or something. And I rolled all the way to the gas station right there. It had a diesel pump for trucks, and I was like, oh my god, this is gonna be perfect. So I roll in, and then to get into the parking lot though, it's like a little bit of a grade, so my truck hits the grade right in the driveway, so I'm blocking their entire driveway. This was like fairly later at night, so fortunately there wasn't really any traffic, and it wasn't like a super busy gas station anyways. But so I right away I just went in and I bought a fuel tank. They only had 2 gallons there, so I bought a 2-gallon thing. Then I started going to try to take off my fuel filter, and somebody came over, and there was another guy that already asked if I needed help. It was super nice. Like, I like that people are actually helpful sometimes. He's like, do you have a fuel filter wrench? And I was like, yeah, I think so. But the wrench I have, I don't remember what I used it for. Oh, my air dryer. So if you guys remember in one of the last videos, I used the wrench to turn off my air dryer filter, and I thought maybe that would be small enough, but it's not. So I tried it, you know, I couldn't get it on, like it's too big, but I knew I could twist it off by hand if I get like the right gloves and I can grip it. So I started doing that, and he's just like, well, I don't live too far away from here, and I have a fuel filter, or like a wrench we could use to take it off. I was like, oh man, like that's super awesome. I'd really appreciate it. So anyways, I just told him I'll try again with my hands. While I was doing that, another guy came up with his pickup, or just walked over, and he's like, are you loaded? And I was like, no, I'm empty. He's like, well, I can hook you up and pull you out of the way. Oh my God, like that would be sweet. So anyways, we hooked up the truck to his pickup. He pulled me out of the way, and I was just like, man, I'd really appreciate it. Maybe you could just pull me right into the fuel island right there. Like, I could just fuel everything up right there, you know, put the fuel in the filter, fill the tanks right up, and not even have to worry about it. He did. I appreciate it so much. Like, the people that are actually out there and help you out when they can, it's amazing, you know, and I always return the favor. If I see somebody in the parking lot, looks like they're having troubles or whatever, I'll always go offer help if there's anything I can do for him, you know. At the one guy was frozen up there, whatever issue he had. I gave him a ride to the Kenworth dealership, you know, so he could get whatever he needed and gave him a ride back, you know. It's just like, you got to help each other out here, you know. I just feel like that it's good. It puts good vibes out there, and it will come back to you. But anyways, so we got the tanks filled up, got the filter back on, and primed that thing up, ended up getting it going. So it's just been that was a long ordeal. It just honestly wasn't like it hasn't been like a very good week previous to that. It just seems like nothing was really going right. You know, you have those days, but then it kind of turned into like a week, you know, even though you try to do your best to like turn it around, and it just seems like no matter what, stuff keeps going wrong. So anyways, got back, and I had to head back to Windham there and grab another load of pigs. So I grabbed that load of pigs, and then I went out to Tennessee, and then, like I said, after I unloaded in Kodak there, I went over to Somerset, Kentucky, grabbed them cattle, head over here to Oklahoma, and now I'm just sitting in this nice 60-degree weather. That's kind of what's been going on. Just kind of want to get you guys up to date with where I'm at right now. I appreciate you guys watching the videos. Like, we're up to 20 subscribers now. I can't believe it. Like, my goal was 10, and now we're at 20. Okay, like, it's crazy. And the views on my videos are going up. I like to see that. Like, think that people are enjoying the videos, you know. I really appreciate when you guys comment below anything about the video, whatever you want, let me know. I appreciate you guys. We're gonna stay out here. We're gonna keep hauling these livestock around. Hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you on the next video.